We here, Isa. Top Voices podcast, best podcast in the world. Most consistent podcast in the world.
Facts.
Every Sunday,
Every week,
new
every
episode.
Sunday.
Every week, every single week. Do we start with an apology?
Apologize for what? We've been.
You know what,
we've been
Isa?
showing up every Sunday.
Why did we not upload in a long time? Why? You explain.
So, if I'm saying it unsarcastically, I think we've both been a bit busy, and then I went to Korea for a bit, and then we were busy, and you went to Korea as well. And I basically think we both didn't care enough.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I mean, it's just it's organizational problems. Our sleep schedules are fucked up.
True.
I wanted to do it in Korea. It didn't work out. We did say
Bro,
we're
I
gonna.
was,
Yeah.
I was having literal insomnia while I was in Korea, so there's no way I could have done it, bro. Sorry.
But let's just not fuck around for too long and just go straight into it. So
Okay.
Korea, right? The most recent event, Korea. For me, it was a great experience. Of course, the server, we all know what the Korean server is like. It's like, great, good, bad, good, whatever. The whole FFing thing and the mental. We all know that. But in general, in terms of my personal achievements and how I did my stream and how I conducted myself, I liked Korea a lot, and it was a overall very positive thing for me.
You liked it this time? What changed
Yes.
this time?
I changed.
Because I know last time you didn't like it as much, right?
No, I changed. It was the same shit as last time, but I changed. It's about me. Also,
But when you say you've changed, though, I want to hear what you mean, though.
it's the fact that last time, first of all, Atros was unplayable. Not because he's weak, but because he was banned all the time. And I don't know, man, it's mental. Like, I just I mental boomed. Like, I was almost a challenger in Korea.
Yeah.
Like the first time. But instead of like pulling through, I let one loose streak get a hold of me, and I went down to 100 LP, and then it was like, fuck it.
Yeah, nah, that happens, man. The thing is, like, League itself as a game is so reliant on your mental, man.
Yeah.
I'd say we've played the game so long now that we can play every matchup, especially because of our one tricks. We can play every matchups. We know how to play fights. We can see how the game's going. We know what to play for. It's just you need to be in the right mental so you can actually do that.
Yeah.
So you can play the matchup correctly. Because it'll reach a point where your mental's so bad, you're just playing for the sake of playing. Maybe you're trying to recover LP. Maybe you're just trying to buy time streaming. And you reach a point where you're doing stuff wrong that you know you shouldn't be doing, but your mental's so bad you don't even give a fuck anymore. You're just doing it.
Yeah, you're just playing for the fuck of it.
It's such an intense game mentally. It's so mentally taxing.
Now, less about me. We haven't talked too much in Korea because you were not with me. However, I have, by proximity, I found out that your trip went, let's say, not the finest way.
Why? Why what happened?
Didn't you get sick?
Oh yeah, bro. No. At the start, the first week, I don't know if it was like a stomach bug. I don't know if I had a food poisoning. I had something really messed up, bro. I couldn't sleep properly. The thing is, I was still trying to stream because like I'm already in Korea, but
No.
I couldn't stream for as long as I did last time because last time I was streaming there like 15 hours a day.
Every day, yeah.
Legit every day. So when I was there, I was maybe streaming like humble 6, 7, 8 hours. Bro, I was just sick. And you know what it is, Naayil, bro? When you don't get the right amount of sleep, like we said with League, it's mental, right? So if you don't get the right amount of sleep, or you're sick, or you're fatigued, or you're nauseous, bro, you can't play well, bro.
Yeah, no.
And you especially can't play well for long periods.
And you can't
Like,
even
no
be
way you're
entertaining.
clocking in 10 hours of streaming and you're playing well for 10 hours, bro. It's not
Yeah.
happening. So, yeah, but also it was like the second time for me, and it felt like, I don't know, the vibe was a bit different this time. I feel like, I don't know if it was for you. I felt like the first time we all came in, we had something to prove. And then NA players were here. Dantes was there, like a bunch of other League streamers were there.
It was for sure more humble. It was more small. It was smaller. But
This time, yeah.
Yeah, this time it was smaller for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was still great. Like, I had a great time with Alois. I had a great time with Macro. We sadly couldn't do an IRL stream because you didn't tell me when you were gonna leave.
I'll be honest with you. I thought you knew. So I just didn't even say anything.
I thought you left when I left.
No, because I already mentioned to you when I was arriving and leaving, like early in the trip.
Bro, you probably
But-
told me that in a call once for like a second, and how am I supposed to remember that, man? I can't remember that shit. We are so stupid, man. We should have done an IRL stream. Dude,
We'll do it at some point.
Literally,
Are
the
you coming
same.
to London for Worlds or no?
Most likely, I think so. Bro,
Dude,
the
we'll
second
try and get something set up for when you come.
bro, on like the 6th or 5th of June, I was like, oh, I'm leaving in a week. When is Isa? You know, when is I asked my chat, when is Isa leaving? Isa leaves tomorrow. Huh? And I called you, or I messaged you the same day, and evidently you did pulled an all-nighter or something. You
Bro,
did,
I couldn't, like, I legit was having insomnia. Like, thankfully I'm fine now, but like, my eye bags are fine now anyway. I'm fine now. But bro, while I was there, 4 hours sleep max. And the worst part is, Naayil, I'm waking up after 3 or 4 hours, ton of energy. Ton.
okay.
Like, I can't, because the problem is when you have insomnia, like, you legit can't sleep.
okay.
So, my option is to lay in bed for after I've slept for 3 hours, let's say, right? I can just lay in bed with my eyes closed, but I've got so much energy that I can't go to sleep. It's impossible. So I'm going to have my eyes closed for like 4 hours. So eventually, during the trip, I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Cool. I'm up now. I go to the gymnasium. I do a jog around the block. I've got so much energy that one day I woke up, Naayil, and I just messaged Sloppy. I was like, Sloppy Walrus, because Elite and Sloppy were living together. I was like, Sloppy, give me your address. He sends me his address.
Oh yeah, they
I'm
told
like,
me that
Sloppy,
story.
I'm like, alright, Sloppy, I'm gonna be there in an hour. Make sure Elite's ready. I show up at the door. Like
Yeah,
in 1 hour.
Elite didn't even know you were coming. By the way, we went out
Elite
to,
was dead asleep in his
Yeah.
his bed. You know?
yeah.
He was dead asleep in his bed, and then he eventually wakes up because we knock on his door, right? And now I've arrived in front of Sloppy and Elite, and we're drilling single leg takedowns into side control. And
Yes,
just a bunch
they
of
told me
jiu-jitsu.
that. They told me you randomly pulled up on them and you started like teaching them martial arts. And I made fun. I made fun of them. I'm like, bro, he did taekwondo jiu-jitsu or whatever for 2 months. No, you did
No,
Muay
you know what
Thai.
it is, like,
Muay Thai. You did
I was
Muay Thai.
waking up with so much energy that like I couldn't hold it in. I had to do something. So it was either gym or meeting them and having fun. So I was like, well, let me meet them and have fun. But
you
the
done-
thing is, after that like brief 3 hours that you have energy, then you're tired AF again because you barely slept. So that was my Korea trip. It was like that basically every day. So it was really, really it was definitely more challenging to stream and just get challenger, but it was fine. It's okay.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's why
YouTube-
you'll see like I was a bit more moody then. I don't know
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
noticed
yeah.
as well.
I've seen that YouTube video where you got challenger and like basically that outro of that video. I got challenger. I'm packing my bags. Fuck this
I'm
server.
done.
I'm done. Yeah, you were like that. Like
Because, bro,
yeah.
it's so uncomfortable when you're like, I love streaming. I love streaming.
Same,
but
same.
When you're trying to stream on 4 hours sleep,
Nah,
just
no,
moody.
no.
you're just moody, bro.
The game will
thing is,
make
when
you
you're not
moody
sleeping
itself,
right,
you know. Yeah.
when you're yeah, that's true. It's hard on its own. So imagine 4 hours sleep. When you're not sleeping right, you lose your appetite. So like, I'm not even eating much. I ended up losing 5 kg. in
And
that
that's
month.
water weight at the beginning.
Nah, bro, it was weight. I lost
sure?
5 kg. Yeah. I gained some of. I'm fine now. Like I'm back to where I was anyway. I'm 80 kg again, but I lost 5 kg while I was there. It wasn't water weight, bro. I wasn't barely eating. I was having 1 meal a day.
I mean, we went out together. That was nice. It was really delicious. That barbecue place.
That was good.
That was good. That was really good. Not enough bread though. It's too much meat.
No, but it's one of those places where you're just supposed to enjoy the protein. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're not supposed to have too many carbs.
But
when
bro,
you go
I
there.
was like my stomach the next day. I was like, oh god damn it, bro. That was a lot of food. It was a lot of meat.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was a bit much.
I thought it was good, man. And it's one of those places where so much protein. You get home, you just fall asleep. It was
Yeah,
so
for
good.
sure. So you never went
Really
out, like you never did anything or something with anyone, because you're alone.
I
right?
was legit. It was because of the insomnia. Like genuinely.
You never went out, no clubbing, no nothing.
Okay,
or-
I'm not gonna do that.
Well, with clubbing, I mean like at least like go out at night or look at shit, you know, like do something.
Yeah, no, I'm down to do that with you guys. But like, if it's clubbing, it's not my kind of environment. Nah, you're like.
You wanna hear a story?
Forget the part that it's haram, right? Cool. Forget, it's haram, fine. But bro, it's just like it's not my kind of vibe. I'm low key Naayil, bro.
Bro, I got
having
a,
deep talks on the bench. That's what I like having.
Isa, I got a Korea story with clubbing. I don't
Okay.
even think I've told you that. I think this is a brand new one. So
Okay.
towards the end of the Korea trip, like the last week or the last 2 weeks, Alois and Macro just they wanted to go out and party so badly for whatever
'cause they're
reason.
gonna leave
No,
soon.
no,
Yeah,
sorry,
makes
I'll
sense.
say it the wrong. I say it wrong. They went out to party one day, and they asked me if I wanted to come, but I was streaming at that time, and I was like, "Nah, man, I just started stream. I got to stream. I haven't streamed. Whatever.
Okay,
I'm a
Niall,
stream."
before you continue, bro, can you share this story? Like, are Aloys and your Macro completely fine or no?
They're fine. They're fine.
Okay,
They're
cool,
fine.
cool,
They're
continue.
fine. So they go out one night without me because I was at home streaming. By the way, I was streaming until like 4 or 5 a.m. They never came while I was awake. So I fell asleep at 5 a.m. and I was just having faith that they come back. So the next day, I was like, when did you guys come home? It was like, yeah, like 8 a.m. We ate hotel breakfast. I'm like, okay. And the funny thing is, literally the next day, so the same day, they go, we gotta do it again. You coming with us? I'm like, do I have to? Yeah, come with us, it'll be fine.
Not 2 days back to
So-
back, dude.
Is me. By the way, they got shit-faced drunk. So me, Macro, Alois, Elite, Sloppy, and some other friends like Americans, we like all go out
Wait,
together.
Who are they?
No idea. They were friends from someone. I think.
Who?
I think Alois's friends or Sloppy Elite's friends. I don't really know who they
It
were.
might be Elite's friends. Yeah, yeah, okay.
It was probably Elite's friends. Yeah, it was most likely Elite's friends. They
Okay,
were like
yeah.
Americans. They'd speak Korean. They've lived in Korea for a long time. They were like, they were nice guys. They were cool guys. So it's us, like a bunch of groups, right? Just a bunch of foreigners. And we go to this. First off, we go to this place, which is like an arcade thing, and it was sick. It's just a thing. Like you go in, they stamp your hand, and there's like a bunch of like old like retro arcade games, and you can play them for free, all of them. Completely free. You'll play Atari, you'll play this. Me and Macro played like
That's
some.
sick.
It was sick. It was a really good time. After that, they wanted to go clubbing into this one club, the same club they went earlier, and Isa, bro.
What area? What area of Korea?
Hongdae. It's the whole it's the party area in Seoul. It's the party area.
Okay.
It's like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah, yeah.
imagine like the biggest shopping street of your. You know these shopping streets where you walk and on the left and the right is just nothing but like stores where you can go buy. Like no cars drive. It's just people walking. Imagine the biggest shopping street, but it's all clubs. All of them are
Flipping
nightclubs,
hell,
bro.
And they just compete with each other? Like, what the hell?
Dude, we would
Okay,
walk.
yeah.
We would walk at the side of the road, and these girls and dudes would they would go to you and grab you and like wave you. Go, come into our club. Come into our club. They like talk to you. If you're a tourist, you'll just completely go into that club because they basically act like your friend, right? So you go in the club. So they actively try to get you in those clubs, but they knew, like Alois and the guys, they knew what club was the good one, quote unquote, the good one.
What
Bro,
does that mean? When you say the good one, like, what does that mean?
I don't know. No idea what they meant with the good one. No clue.
What are you trying to say, though? Like, what makes a good club and a bad club? What's the
I don't
difference?
go clubbing, Isa. I have no idea. So we go in there at like 8 p.m. to get the stamps because they say later it's gonna be packed and they won't let anyone in. I'm like, okay, well, we go in and it was alright. It was okay. Few people there. I drink a beer, tastes like shit. And then we go out again and then we just walk around the city. At like midnight, we go back in that club, which was a huge mistake. So
Why?
I'm gonna explain. First of all, it's packed. I was never so happy that I was tall because I was basically like the only guy that was like ahead of the. I was like sticking out of the crowd, you know, my head. So I was like actually not that like pressured together. However, Alois was like, I'm gonna get bottles. Why are you getting bottles? I'm gonna get bottles. I'm like, okay, get some bottles, bro. He gets bottles. He's drinking. Macro is drinking. Elite is drinking. Everyone's drinking. I'm drinking a bit. Not that much. Not crazy. Drinking.
You're keeping it humble.
I'm keeping it humble. I don't like drinking anyways, but I'm keeping it humble. And bro,
Okay.
Isa, I walk around this club, like, the music is so deafening loud.
I can't. That's not my environment now.
I
but yeah, go
I
on.
don't know how people meet people at the club, because even if you try to talk, you can't. You have to scream in somebody's ear, and even then you can't hear him. So, okay, whatever. I'm gonna cut to the chase. I leave without even saying goodbye to anyone at like 2 a.m. I leave. I'm like, okay, this is bullshit. This is not.
Wait, you didn't say bye, nothing?
I didn't even. I lost them at some point. I didn't. At some point, I didn't even find anyone. And the thing is, the only one I knew where he was Macro. You know why? There was like a pillar, like a stage, like a high stage with which holds up the building. And I know where Macro was because Macro climbed on top of that thing and took his shirt off and was dancing. So I knew where Macro was, but I knew he wouldn't see me. So I was like, "Fuck it, I just leave because I don't know where the other guys are."
That's hilarious.
So I just leave because I just couldn't, because it smelled so much like throw up in there. It was just, yeah, it was not good. It was hot. It smelled like throw up. Everything is wet. The floor is wet. It's like napkins everywhere.
Why is it wet?
Because people spill drinks. It's just napkins and like sticky floor, right, from all the booze and shit. So I just leave. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna meet anyone there. Maybe I'll meet someone on the street. On the streets, it's just half naked girls and just weirdos, right? So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna call an Uber and go to the taxi. I'll go to the hotel. Yeah. So I go to the hotel. I fall asleep. I wake up tomorrow. Alois and Macro are here. They don't remember anything. They don't remember anything. They just somehow managed to go home. And the funniest thing was on Discord, Macro, basically, his goal was to get a girl. And he basically said, out of like 24 girls, 2 gave them like their Instagram. And he says like, my win rate sucks. Like he's like 2 out of 24, man.
That's 1 in 12. That's not too bad.
So, clubbing is just not for me because like I could not do that. That's the only thing. That's the only thing where we really went out together. I mean, we did go to some restaurants, maybe. You know, we did do that. But like, in terms of like clubbing, I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people club. I don't get it.
It's different people, isn't it? Like, I genuinely can't, and I don't know. Maybe you're the same. I can't.
Isa is just
that
a bunch.
Kind of
it's just a
would
bunch
make
of
me
people.
go ballistic.
It's people dancing to distorted music. Like, you know the songs, but the songs are so loud. It's like distorted, and they're like awkwardly dancing. And like, even though there was some songs in there that I liked, I just couldn't get. What am I gonna do? Like, am I gonna start it's just not for me
Naayil,
at all.
Like, bro, I'm such a weirdo. You know what kind of music I listen to, bro. You've tuned into my stream.
You don't have a music
to
taste.
the most elevator music you've ever heard in your life.
You listen to One Piece intros and like Bleach
and like Bleach soundtrack.
Yeah,
bro, that's what I listen to the whole stream. I can't even listen to music with lyrics. I get a headache. I'm dead serious.
Yeah, no, it's just not good.
So like, it's yeah. I don't know if you're the same or not.
Yeah, no, I can't.
I mean, you went there. How was it?
The music was good. I just like, it's just a room full of strangers. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna start dancing? And like no, I'm just not gonna. And like, people try to make like small.
Naayil,
it's just not a good
I'm not trying to
place.
flame you, but you don't seem like the guy that can dance, bro.
Bro, none of these people in those clubs could dance. None of them could. None of them looked good dancing, but they did it anyways.
No, Macro probably got some moves. I feel like Macro's clean.
Bro, he just took his shirt off and was flexing the entire night. Okay, he was trying to get a girl like the old school.
My goat.
You know, so yeah. Nah, I'm not clubbing it, but generally in Korea it was fun. It was great. Alois is a great guy. Macro is a great guy. It was nice living with them. But Korea was good, man.
Yeah, nah, what did you enjoy? Did you enjoy the first time or the second time more?
Second time more, for sure.
Why do you think that is, though?
Because of me. I changed. My mental
I
changed.
like that. You've matured as a person. You've experienced new things now.
100%. You gotta
Was it just your mentality that changed going in this time, you think?
Well, I think the fact that Aatrox wasn't so popular also helped.
Really?
They barely took it from me. I almost had it every game. And bro,
he was still kind of popular, but maybe not as popular.
Bro, the first time we went, I had like 70 clit games, or 80 clit games, and I never wanted to pick him. Like, it was every time because it was either banned or picked. Most of the time it was banned, so I had to play clit against Fiora.
What do you think about like bonding with the streamers you were living with?
Oh, Macro and Alois are.
You have like a better relationship with them or not?
Yeah, we had a great time. Alois is a great guy. Macro is funny as fuck. I laughed so much with Macro. He is such a funny guy. And Alois, yeah, they're both great guys. They're great guys. 100%.
Good, man.
You're just all alone in your dungeon with food poisoning.
Bro, I'll be honest with you. I'm usually fine on my own, but like that was just insomnia plus food poisoning.
It's fine, man.
Bro,
Yin and yang, bro. The first time you went was great. Second time I went is great. So it's like balance
but the
it
thing
out.
is, like, it was mostly out of my control, bro. As much as you want to say like the world's in your control or whatever, like, bro, you can't stop a food poisoning.
You
Like,
had the odds
of course,
against you, yeah.
yeah, and like the insomnia is just it was a rough one. It was a rough one. I still streamed, just it wasn't as like jolly. I wasn't as passionate. It was more like I need to get challenged and get this over and done with. 'Cause I don't give a fuck. I want to go home. It was like that more than it was like the first time where I was actually enjoying it and I was catching people in solo queue and I was jumping in cool with them and I was enjoying it. It was a vibe, you know.
I was just happy that you didn't extend again.
Oh no.
Because that's the thing that fucked you up the last time, extending.
No, I extended it for too long. I think if I extended it for 1 month, it would have been fine. 4 months is ridiculous. Foreign country for 4 months, you can't even speak the language. Like, it's not a good idea.
And you only have Brohan, bro.
And I've got Brohan driving me insane, bro. There was a point we went to Japan to reset the visas, and we came back.
Really?
Brohan was
did
driving
that?
me. Yeah, you're allowed to do that.
Oh shit! I didn't know you
You
did.
reset the visas, right? So we reset the visa, come back. Brohan was driving me so insane. I was like, Brohan, I'm gonna buy you an Uber. You go. No, you can ask Brohan. This is literally what happened.
Why?
Like, Brohan, you take the Uber. I'll find a way home. Just you go in the Uber. Just leave me alone. The guy was driving me insane. The thing is with Brohan, Naayil, like, he doesn't stop. You can't shut him up. Like,
Yeah.
you can say,
Yeah.
Brohan, please, like,
Yeah.
just stop, man.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? But it won't work. Like, Brohan's is in his own world. And Brohan catches onto a phrase.
And never stops.
And for the next week, you're hearing this phrase 30 times a day minimum.
Oh, a phrase, like a catchphrase.
Like, he'll catch a phrase, like, he was like, Spear, what does moist mean? So I tell him what moist means.
It's like wet, right?
And, yeah, moist is like something wet, right?
Yeah.
And then for 1 week, no matter what we're doing, we're going shopping, we're in the gym, we're at home watching something on TV. Spear, do you like it moist? Bro, like, what are you talking about? The thing is, the worst part is like you can't even ignore it because if you try and ignore it, he goes, "You know what I mean, right?" Spear? I'm like, yeah,
and I know his accent as well. His accent is like super German, you know?
Yeah, super German accent, but this is the worst part. I'm like, yeah, bro, and I know what you mean. And then he goes, what do I mean?
It's like a teacher. It's like trying to get you.
What are you talking about?
Nah, man.
Just do this bench press, bro. Just hurry up and do your set, man. Like, what did you even reply to that with, bro? Like, oh, man. And he does that for literally 1 week, and then the next week, something else.
Something else, right?
Do you know what he's doing? I explained to him this in English, right? So a pack of lions is called a pride of lions. Mm-hmm. Okay? He just randomly says, mid-conversation, I swear I'll be talking about something serious. Mid-conversation, but lion's pride, innit, Spear? What are you talking about? And he does that for a week, and the next week, next phrase. But no, Brohan's really, really fun to live with. Really fun to live with. He's always happy, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, the only thing, I don't know Brohan, obviously. The only memory I have of him was we went to watch Oppenheimer last time we went, and he was with us. And it's a 3-hour movie. It's long as hell, right? And about 2 hours and 30 minutes in, Oppenheimer is like in that one court scene where he's being interrogated, and Brohan sits to the left of me, and Brohan leans into me, and we both speak German, right? So he speaks to me in German. And he asks me in German, who is that guy? I'm like, who? That guy with the hat. I'm like, bro, that's Oppenheimer. What did he do? I'm like, bro, he did the atomic bomb. That's the movie. It's like, oh, okay. And then he shut up for the rest of the movie, didn't say a word. Just randomly in the middle, he asks me who that guy is.
So he's been watching the whole movie.
He had no idea what the movie was about. He just watched it and just shut up for 2 hours, and then he asked me about what it is about, you know?
That's just typical Brohan, dude.
So
that is hilarious.
It was a funny story. Korea is great, man. It was funny as fuck. We might go again next year, no?
What, Korea?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. Yeah, if there's an actual event or something happening, I'm down.
The weather was
But like
so
last
much
time, it
nicer.
just felt like we kind of forced it. Or was it just me? Like
What?
it's fun. All the streamers came. We met up. Cool. But as in like it was kind of forced. We didn't have like something organized. And
Oh yeah,
planned,
this
an
one
event.
was forced completely. Bro, I booked my
Yeah.
flight a week prior. Of course it's forced.
Yeah. Same. We all booked our flights a week prior because that's when we found out.
Rohan
we were going.
forced us and he didn't go. I took a spot.
Brohan set everything up, got everyone in the Discord, cool. Told us the plan, told us everything, and then tells
He
us
didn't
after
go.
we book our tickets. Yeah, I can't come by the way, guys. Like, it's the most typical Brohan move, man.
Jesus, yeah. I mean, I'll go again next year, man. I mean, maybe if like other streamers want to go as well, like as a bigger.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. We'll set up like an event. It'll be a lot better than like our spontaneous
Right,
visit to Korea.
right. I mean, my flight home was crazy because I missed my flight and shit. And like it got super delayed, but other than that, it was great. You want to move on
Naayil,
topics?
I think we move on to the serious topic now.
You want to go serious?
Serious.
I think people really want to. I mean, like, I'm gonna be dead ass, bro. I haven't talked about this at all, personally, because that shit's serious as fuck. But like, I think everyone and their mother. This was so big, it went outside of the League community. That's how big it was. It went outside. It went.
It was massive.
Like people who had nothing to do with League of Legends, general news channels. They were just and like people that talk about topics. They just made videos on it. That whole Dante's scenario and the Tarzan Dante's thing went completely off the rails. Like, I didn't even know if we were gonna talk about it on podcast because I didn't talk about it at all on stream, at all.
Listen, when I said serious, I meant the Yamato stuff was post, but this works too. This is I don't to talk
That
about
isn't
either.
serious, the Yamato
If you
stuff.
don't want to talk about it, then sure, I respect it.
No, like
Because it's the thing is with what it was so serious, and I said this on stream as well. And I you know how a lot of streamers were watching it,
yeah.
like when Dante's came on stream and he was talking about the drama and stuff. I tuned in for about 2 minutes and I said to my chat, I was like, I can't watch this on stream just because like it's so serious that I can't even sit here and watch it and like, make content out of it.
Was it the one
or
where
make
he was
light
with
of
the
it or make
girl,
a joke
right?
out of it? I legit just said, chat, I'm gonna end stream, bro. I'm not gonna watch this. I'm sorry. And I ended stream 2 minutes in. But it should never have been made public, in my opinion. And I think it shouldn't have been made public. And I feel like they didn't need to, even though what Tarzan said was, I understand he brought it to public attention. So he was disgusted for that. He should have never have made it public himself. But they didn't even need to make something so sensitive and private like that. They didn't even need to talk about it. I think everyone would have been okay.
So you think?
I mean, I don't know, bro. I can't speak for
you think
everyone,
they
but like
shouldn't even
the
have
reality is,
response?
like when I was watching it, it felt so bad, and it was like so dark.
Yeah, it was dark.
Like,
as
bro, this
fuck.
does not. This something so sensitive and something so traumatic does not need to be made public.
Yeah.
As much as Tarzan, like that is the most degenerate shit you could do. Okay,
Yeah.
I understand he brought it to light. Don't even cover it. Like she doesn't need to come on stream and start, airing all her business out. Something so private like that. I don't know, bro. It didn't sit right with me, but like it's up to them to make their own decision. I just don't think the public has any business even knowing that kind of like sensitive information to begin with.
The thing is,
I get it, the viewers. I get it, they're invested in your life, but at the same time, these guys, they're strangers. You've never met up with these people. Like they shouldn't know that information, especially like the intricacies of it and the details of it. They just shouldn't know that, man. It began with Tarzan. He shouldn't have said anything. That's disgusting behavior in itself. But I'm just saying they didn't even, after what Tarzan said, they could have just ignored it. Perhaps, I don't know. Maybe they made the right decision. I don't know, bro. Everyone lives differently.
the thing is, man, like, I thought, like, I don't know if you follow me. I mean, you do follow me too. I don't know if you see my tweets, but like that fucking thing, like when Tarzan did that, and when Dantes responded, like, that shit triggered like a change in me because even though everyone knows who I am and how I stream and they know I have a short temper and they know I like to say like shock value stuff, that whole drama thing, that was like, that kind of like gave me like a reality check. Like when I was in Korea, I don't know if you know this, when we went to LOL Park on our last day, there was a bunch of people that recognized me. Genuinely, like 8-9 people recognized me. They knew I was a streamer and we took like pics and everything. On my way
Good
out,
for you, Naayil.
on my way out the door, a Korean dude, native Korean, stop. He walked past me. He stopped me. He said my name, and I was like, "What's up, bro?" Like, "Oh, I know you. You stream." I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" He dabbed me up. We had a handshake, and we just went on our business because I had to catch my flight. He's like, "Oh, cool." Like a native Korean guy. He knew me, which is crazy. If it was in Germany or some shit, I get it, but over here, because the thing is like,
You get it. You're a big deal now.
yeah, right. The point that I'm trying to get to is there was this 15-year-old kid, man. He was American and he was with his mom and dad in Lowell Park. And it was me, Alois, and Elite and like Sloppy. We were all standing together. And that kid looked at me and he's asked me, "You are Naayil. Are you Naayil?" I'm like, "Yeah, what's up? You know me?" And he went, "Oh my God."
That's nice.
And I was like, okay, you wanna, and we went like, "Okay, let's take a picture, right?" Okay, let's take a picture. We took a bunch of pictures, even like whatever, right? The dad was a very nice guy. He took pictures and it was great. The kid was fucking happy, and he was 15. He was tiny. He was big as my leg. So I was like, okay, he knows me, and I was like, okay, but I know what I say on stream, So I'm kind of hoping he only watches my YouTube, which is a bit toned down. And I was like, man,
Why? What do you say on stream? Like, give me an example.
bad stuff, bro. Like, just because, here's the
what?
thing. When I get upset, I try to say shock value things because I feel like it makes my anger go out better. For example,
Yeah,
if I play
most
against
people are like that,
if
sure.
I play against TF top lane 3 times, I'll say some outrageous stuff like TF top players probably like sniffing their mother's underwear. Some shit
Hey,
like
yo.
yeah,
That's not
and
that bad.
yeah, it's worse. This is a mild one. I have like really bad ones, right?
Oh, okay. You're saving the good ones for stream. I get you.
Right. No, I'm not. But like, I don't want to say it here. So like really bad stuff. Stuff that you shouldn't say. And I'm like, okay, there's 15-year-old kids watching me. I have a bigger viewer base on YouTube, obviously, because it's YouTube. But there is definitely some kids watching my streams, and you read usernames with like 08, 07 at the end of their name. And it's all like 15, 16, 17-year-old kids,
Yeah.
And I can't talk like that, man. I stop. And like I literally said, like, I'm not trying to be like Yamato and have like my 100th like reform arc, but I'm genuinely trying to, even though I'm not changing my personality, I'm not gonna stop like being the idiot I am, but I'm just gonna focus more a bit on the language and how I can still flame TF top players, just not in that manner of which I usually do it, for as an example. And just
I mean, you don't want to stop being entertaining, so you still want to say a few things that are sometimes outrageous or,
but
for shock value, right?
but like I've had stuff where I said where like everyone in chat was like kind of awkward, right? Because they were
okay, yeah,
stuff like that. So, and I think I have proof, because I think first of all, people on the YouTube comments enjoy it more, and I get daily messages in the Twitch where like, this is very nice. Like they know, people notice it that I've changed.
Yeah, I've noticed
into
it too,
the better,
actually.
like I've been like much more positive. I have my moments.
Yeah,
but
everyone does. Everyone's human, man.
But there are like, I don't know about you, but like I had days where I pressed stop streaming, and then I would wake up the next day and I would be like, man, I did that stream. I shouldn't have done that. It was stupid.
Yes. Every streamer's like that, bro.
It's not. I don't regret what I did. I still like.
You want to learn from it.
Yeah, it's not like It's not like I shouldn't have done that because I regret it. It's like I shouldn't have done that because it's not helping my stream.
Yeah, it's not a good look for you.
I still think the
it leaves
bad
a bad
stuff.
taste in the viewers' mouths.
Yeah. It's like, these guys watched me do this, and it's like they people deserve better when they watch me. If I'm gonna have a temper tantrum, have it for 5 minutes and then move on. Don't like it was long. I had it.
Or don't make it too serious. You know.
Yeah.
Because your viewers still want to see you have emotion. Like, they don't want to see a guy who's just emotionless. But it's like, you don't want to make it too serious where, like, when you're legit angry, like, it makes for an awkward watch. Because now the chatters don't know if they can type, and I've been like that too, and it happens to everyone. But like, you can't always want to like.
I used to get messages that said, "Oh, I better not type anything," like I'm scared.
Yeah.
People type like I'm scared to type, and like
Yo,
bro, like a 22 months, because I used to have these banning sprees as well. I used to ban people for anything, bro. I haven't banned like people in such a long time. I've barely banned people. I use more time also. And generally, like, I'm really, like, after this whole Dante's thing, to go back to the point, I've really tried to create a more more pleasant experience with my stream. That's it.
good.
Because
That's
bro,
nice.
like, listen, you can blame. Obviously, Tarzan is like the devil's son, right? With what he did.
Yeah.
You can also put blame on Dantes for how he behaved. Obviously, it's just like my life. I have no proof for it, obviously, because I can't prove it. But my life has so much nothing to do with what they do.
I
All
agree.
of this and like other streamers as well, this dating thing, this netherrim thing, talking to women here, talking to women there, doing this, trash talking behind the back here, doing blah blah blah, whatever. This guy says he's scammed. This guy says he does this. I'ma just stay in my own lane. I have my bros. I got you. I got my other guys. And I do that shit, and we just keep it running. And whatever outside happens, negative bullshit, just don't let it like infect into our shit. Because some people are weird, and most people are weird. Like people you think,
No.
like
Yeah.
people you think that are nice. Even
Thing
like
is, the negative stuff really does affect you, like if not consciously, then subconsciously, definitely. So I agree with you. I agree.
So like I'm trying to like stay in my own lane and just focus on myself, focus on my quality, and like not pay attention to what goes on around me too much.
Mm-hmm. Nah, that's fair enough. Fair enough. So yeah, I agree. So let's not make the whole podcast us talking about them. Fair
Nah,
enough.
hell no. Like that because
think-
people did like ask me to talk about it and shit, and like people do want like
And
what-
this already passed. Like it's already been talked about.
yeah, but people still type it to me like in the chat. What's
It's
your
true, it's
what
true.
what's
They-
your
same,
opinion
same,
on Dantes? And I'm like
Same,
I
same.
always
or
cut
like
it
you
short.
still like Tarzan question mark or something? Because
Yeah.
me and Tarzan get along. We don't message each other. We're not like friends. We're not close. Or
I've
but like
never
we get
talked to
along. The interactions I've had with Tarzan are good. The reason I'm saying this is because a lot of people don't have that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, bro. What he done? I know he didn't do anything to me, so it shouldn't really put me and him on bad terms. But and it hasn't. But it's just so, bro. There's genuinely not a word to describe it apart from degenerate or disgusting.
Yeah. I mean he
Just
did it
genuinely
he
so
did it.
unforgivable.
He did it to hurt
It's
Dantes,
such
you know?
sensitive information. So for him to say it publicly like that, nonchalantly, you're really making someone's trauma so much worse. And I just can't understand that. I'm not even trying to sound like I'm a saint, bro. I'm a dickhead myself, but that is so disturbing. Truly, it's so bad, man. And the fact that he's saying it nonchalantly, like he doesn't give a fuck, that's not a good thing, bro. You should give a fuck about that stuff. Where's your humanity? That was disgusting, bro. Like legit unforgivable.
He painted it in a light to make like for some I don't know how
He
came
painted
to
it in a way where he's like, I'm trying to prove Dantes is a bad guy.
yeah,
but at
yeah.
the same time,
yeah.
you're bringing up a trauma and you're forcing it to go public. From you can see like when she came on stream, like you can tell this affects her and it affects anyone.
Yeah.
It just varies on how much it affects them, but like guaranteed it's going to be a traumatic experience. And like it just should never be public information. That was disgusting.
He was just
That was truly
Tarzan
disgusting.
was just ready to just throw with anything he had, any information.
But at the cost of her.
he was he was ready to step over dead bodies for any
Bro.
sort of damage for Dantes, any sort of damage.
Bro. But that level of evil, like it kind of pushes you out of the fold of humanity. Straight up, it does.
It's just.
I know he's not a
impulsiveness.
serial killer. I'm not saying he's Ted Bundy, but bro, when we discuss when we say the term humanity, we're discussing
Empathy.
because empathy. We're discussing like a kind of like a moral understanding. Right? That's what makes us human. That's what separates us from any animal. Right? We've got that like. We're conscious of what we do. We've got like we've got like obligations to each other. That saying that stuff so publicly and so nonchalantly like makes it seem like people are looking at him like he's a psychopath now.
Yeah.
And do you think going forward like anyone's actually going to discuss information with him privately, like really private or sensitive information? Absolutely not. So why would he do that to himself as well? So like let's assume he does have a circle of friends. Let's say he's close with a few people. Do you think those people are ever going to start giving him like sensitive or like really private information? No way.
No way.
So he's like kind of ruined himself. He's made himself look like the devil. But yeah, like I said, there's no point in us getting into the drama and again.
Wild shit, man. Like this topic.
good.
Thank God it's over. The thing is, like, actually a few days ago, like this rival guy, you know, the YouTube League news dude,
Who?
rival.
Rival. I've heard that name before.
You definitely know him. It's the guy with the guy that has like a spoon as a mic and like it's the, run it down.
Oh yes.
Like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, he made like a huge like video with Dantes together, like talking about it again and shit. That's why I'm, you know.
Oh really?
Yeah, he just recently
didn't see
brought it
that.
up. Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
whatever. It's just the same shit again. We all know it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man. All of this deepness and all of this seriousness, and at the end of the day, we're just a bunch of idiots playing a game for 12-year-olds.
Like, it should never get that serious.
Yeah,
bro.
legit. Like, and like, I made like jokes about that, not like about them, but like about the thing that happened to them. That's one of those out of pocket things I used to talk about on stream. Like when I didn't like someone, I'm like, your mom should have. No, but you know, I
No. Even you wouldn't do that, Naayil.
No, like
Because
I
There's
say
a
that to my.
difference in insulting someone and being very vulgar with an insult. And then there's.
Oh
like,
no,
it's
I don't
completely
mean it
different
like
if
that.
you're-
I don't mean it like that. I
if-
just mean it to the point that just saying it, even as a flaming someone on my screen, hypothetically, something that's not even physically possible.
Yeah,
you
no,
can't-
that's also a bad look. But there's
Yeah.
there's degrees to it. There's
yeah,
a
of course.
spectrum to
No, I'm not saying I'm like Tarzan. I'm just saying, like
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that is like, okay, well, look what happened to him, and I'm over here like using that
Mm-hmm.
same topic to like to something so unimportant.
Okay,
Like,
my bad,
I
my
can
bad, yeah.
use a different word than that, and like
Yes.
if I
No,
have
I
to be
agree.
toxic, I'll do something. I'll use something else, you know.
Especially with your accent, it makes you seem even more aggressive.
Yeah, I just, bro. Even when I'm happy, people ask me why you're mad. I
Like,
genuinely.
even now you sound pissed off.
Yeah,
but
I'm
you're
not
happy.
pissed off. You see my face. I mean, you don't see my face, but I'm fine. It's just the fucking
It's
voice.
that German accent, bro. It's the Austrian accent. It makes you sound like you're serious or you're pissed off every time.
Absolutely not, man. It's super weird. If I spoke German, it sound. I mean, probably all ass threatening, but whatever.
Yeah.
You wanna move on?
Yeah, let's go.
So our favorite, mental proof, team
Okay.
sportsmanlike. Any other titles? What's the positive emotion? Give me some.
Positive emotion.
A positive attribute to a person. He's sportsmanlike. He's tilt proof. He's dedicated.
talking about right now?
He's respectful. Our good old friend Yamato. Yamato's
Oh,
deaf.
humble.
Humble,
Um,
open-minded,
sympathetic.
sympathetic to other people. He loves playing in Master. Especially
Passionate.
he's passionate. There you go. He made a tweet, my friend Isa. He made a tweet.
Okay, I'll pull it up.
You'll put it up. I put it on the screen as well right now.
Okay.
It's a long ass tweet. This is a not Pythagoras. This is Socrates level tweet. It's a very long, very long. I'm gonna cut to the chase. He's quitting League. He quit.
Oh no, potentially might quit. I'd say it's not guaranteed yet because, like you said, if it goes well in Korea and he finds that like buzz that he gets from League that you're used to anyway, then he might stay playing League. But potentially, there's a chance. There's a good chance that he might stop playing. Yeah.
So for people that don't know, he's basically yapping a lot. So we're gonna skip to the TLDR. So the TLDR, I'll read that out loud. I wanna quit League and become variety streamer if my final career trip goes bad or I think the game is not going to improve in the next couple months. So Yamato's deaf. I think everyone knows Yamato's deaf. It's the low master guy, Kamil, and just, you know.
Why'd you keep bringing up Low Master, bro? Like, what did he goof
That-
your game or something?
No, that's his catchphrase. Low master. One game in low master. LOWMA.
Oh,
Master.
Yeah.
He keeps saying
My bad,
low
my bad.
master all the time.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's his
his
catchphrase.
Yeah.
And like, you know, Freak Season and all that shit. That's all Yamato. He popularized that shit. So,
Yeah.
he tweeted yesterday that he's gonna quit the game. He mentions this earlier. He's gonna quit the game until he goes to Korea. He goes to Korea on the
7th of August.
on the 7th of August. Today is the 6th of July. So he's gonna stay at home here and he's not gonna play League for the entire month. His plan is to go to Korea for the last time. If Korea goes good, he might continue streaming. However, in this tweet, you guys can pause and read it yourselves. I think you can paint a picture, and I think if you know Yamato, even from one clip, he says that even if the Korea trip goes well, and the game, but like, even if the Korea trip goes well, but he doesn't see a positive development in League, he will quit the game and become a variety streamer. Now,
Basically, if the game doesn't stay fun for him, or the game doesn't get that like buzz back
Right.
that it used to have for him, then he'll just simply play variety. Basically,
I'm gonna give
he'll
one.
try and push into variety stream.
I'm gonna say one point, and I'm gonna ask you a question, Spee. Okay? So Yamato says the season has been going worse every year now. I'm gonna go 1 second. So his point is every season gets worse and worse and worse, and he says it's not fun anymore. I've known him since he did videos without face cam with Red IRL. He didn't like the game back then, but whatever. That's besides the point.
How long ago was that?
Yamato didn't seem like a person that ever enjoyed League, but maybe he enjoyed it a bit more back then. So
Maybe he enjoyed it, but he was just passionate about it. Like he'd get angry, but that's still means he enjoys
my question is, people ask me all the time, when variety, you're gonna play Elden Ring, you're gonna do this, variety. What do you think of the idea that you or what would you like think of being a variety streamer and like quitting League?
So, generally, I think variety is just a bit easier than trying to grind like a competitive game, especially a game like League. I think it's just simpler. You wake up today and you say, all right, I'm going to play Elden Ring. Okay, Elden Ring's a difficult game, but like, if you're underperforming on Elden Ring, it's okay. If you're underperforming in a competitive game, it gets to you a lot more, I feel like, because there's stuff on the line. You're losing LP, and eventually you lose enough, viewers aren't gonna... You're gonna get the comments. Bro, you're washed. Other streamers or people you play with. Bro, you're washed, whatever it might be. So, like, there's definitely more of a... What's the word I'm looking for here, Naayil?
It's relaxed.
Nah, there's more of like an expectation when you're playing League. Variety streamers, there's no expectation from variety streamers.
They just
Doesn't
want
matter
to be
what game they're playing.
entertaining, right? They just want to be fun.
It's just entertainment. The sole purpose is entertainment. So it's like you can just focus on being better as a streamer without focusing on the extra trying to get
Playing
better at the
good.
game too.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think obviously like it's where most streamers want to be. They want to be in a position where like if the game dies or if they stop playing it or if they get shit at the game, they can just move to variety. I think that's like peak for every streamer, no? Like they want to move and retain their viewers or increase viewers even.
But what about so I think both of us have 100% core League base. Not fan base. I don't like saying the word fan. Viewer base. And
I agree.
obviously there is people that will watch you anyways, but I've done it before. I've streamed variety before. When you stream variety, there is always going to be a part of your viewer base that doesn't want to watch you unless you play League, because they are only League watchers and they'll watch someone else play League. So
And that makes sense.
it will. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, if you're gonna be a variety streamer, you gotta take that cut in viewership at the beginning as a punch on the chin. You have to. So you would lose monetization a bit because you will have a substantial percentage less viewers. But I guess you gotta have that decision making that you're gonna pull through to something like that. And for me,
You need to have that vision in the future too. You need to really feel like, yeah, I'm gonna make it one day.
Yeah, and
As much as you, because it hurts when you're a streamer, right? And you see your viewers half.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go back to League. You know, especially if that's gone on for a week now, and maybe the numbers are even going down, because that's probably what might happen, right?
Yeah.
Maybe the first day you have a set of viewers, and in your mind you're like, okay, I've only got half my viewers. That's fine. I'll climb from there. And then because you're just still new in the variety scene, your viewers start to go down a bit. You're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna fix it before it goes bad, and you go back to League again.
And people ask when League again? You're gonna play Aatrox again?
When League again? When League again?
A new
I mean,
patch.
even on League, people ask when variety. To be fair.
Yeah, but like how do you make everyone happy?
Yeah.
That's the question.
No, it's a selfish move, but you need to do it. Because if you have that vision where it's like, okay, long term, I'm going to make this shit work.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, doesn't matter. You're not even looking at viewership anymore. You're just focused on being a better streamer. You're just focused on trying to like be engaging, try and get that like more content for your viewers, right? Mm-hmm. I think the best way to get around it is to do it with streamers. So do it with other League streamers. And if it's a solo game like Elden Ring, then you're just going to have to take the hit on viewership. You don't really have a choice. I think it's everyone's dream, though. I think no one wants to be tied down to a game, right? You don't want the game to dictate your life for the rest of your life. So You want to be able to actually branch out. Yeah, I respect it, man. It's very honorable. I respect that.
You think he's gonna
If
make
that's the
it?
decision he wants to make, that's good for him.
You think he's gonna make it?
Yeah, he's got the potential to make it.
No,
There's
no, no,
guarantee
no,
because
not make it in viewership. I'm like, is he gonna make it a month without playing League?
oh,
How many League streamers have quit League, Isa?
the thing is, I'm telling you, it's that fear within the first week. Like, the viewers won't understand it. They'll just say, play variety, keep playing it, and then viewers will stay. It's like, okay, cool, but when you're in the moment, and this is your job, and this is how you feed yourself and your family, it's not that easy to see the viewers drop in half and then slowly climb down, and you're sitting there like, what the fuck's going on? They might never come back. You know, like, that feeling... It's dreadful, bro. Like, you don't want to go through that, so you're gonna panic after the first week and jump back to League. But that's what I'm saying. The vision's so important. You really need to believe, like, I'm gonna make something of this one day. And I think that's the most important, because if you have that vision locked into your head, you're not gonna care about the viewers anymore.
I just think he's addicted, man. I think it's not even because of the views. I think he's just gonna not make. I'm gonna play nothing.
No, but he's saying he doesn't enjoy the game. So how's he addicted?
He says it every day, though. I say it every day, and I still
He's
play.
never made a post like this, though, Naayil.
Yeah, maybe this is one for many. Maybe I'm an asshole. I apologize, but Yamato has been raging for so long. He made a YouTube video where he said, "I'm sorry about this toxicity," and he was like, "I get hate comments," and he was like, he made a video about it, and then he did the same shit the next day on stream, you know. So he might as well make it.
Okay, but here's the thing, Naayil. If he plays League once a week, he's still a variety streamer. He's not a league-based streamer at that point. He just plays it once a week.
But I just think it's just gonna...
Do you mean as in he plays variety for a week, and then after that week he just goes back to League for the rest of the month?
I think so, yeah.
Nah, I can see it, bro. I can see him.
Hey, good for him, by the way. If he makes it and he can just pull variety and everything works out.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be out of addiction, Naayil. I think, like, it's really easy to quit League at this stage. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm lying, but I just feel like, me personally, if you said Spear, you could retain the same viewers, but you could play another game. I'm out. I'm playing the other game, and I swear you won't see me back on League for more than once a week. I might play it once a week. That's it. I'm not coming back, bro. It might be once a week. Once every 7 days, cool. You see me play Pantheon top, and for the next 6 days, bro, I'm playing other games.
Yeah, same. Same.
I think it's a big step. It's like a giant leap for a streamer. So I respect it, and it's honorable. And honestly, God bless him, and I wish the best for him. But like, we'll see, man. I really hope it works for him, because it's up to him.
It's completely up to him. Yeah, man. You got anything else to talk about? By the way, usually we have like a list to talk about and shit, and like now let's talk about this. We're completely freestyling because today it's 2 a.m. on a Saturday. We were supposed to record later today, but then we're like, nah, fuck it, let's record it right now. I just ended
waking up early in the morning and doing those. I like just waking up in the morning, getting ready for stream, and that's it.
I literally like ended an 8-hour stream before this recording, so I've been working overtime.
You're a gangster.
I'm a G.
You're a hard worker.
Hard worker. So
that's you sitting in front of your monitor like that, working hard.
Yeah, but we're gonna get the schedule back on again, right? Next week.
We'll get it.
Next week we'll do it. So here's the thing, man.
Yeah.
This is gonna be like a scuffed freestyle episode. I mean, you have nothing to talk about, right? Because you never have.
Naayil, no. At some point, we need to start discussing philosophy, bro.
We both have a combined IQ of 120, Issa.
No. 112. But Naayil, if we like, I think because, bro, at the end of the day, they watch us on stream. They know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I know. What do you want to talk about?
So this podcast needs to be something that branches away from Twitch. You know, so like philosophy, Naayil. Next stream, we discuss the possibility of God.
We're gonna lose all of our followers, man. Everyone's gonna unsub, bro.
Oh, no, bro. No, keep it respectful. Because the thing is, religion, we agree on most things. We agree on most things, but there's a few things we disagree on.
Right.
And that's great. So now we have stuff to talk about.
You wanna go crazy next
Otherwise,
episode.
the podcast can be, yeah, Naayil, I agree. Tarzan shouldn't have said that. Yeah, that's true. He shouldn't have. Like, it's, bro. We need to start discussing things we disagree on. So next one, we'll discuss philosophy. After that, we'll discuss something else.
All right.
What do you think, Naayil?
I mean,
And it
by the
doesn't
way,
need to be long,
write-
bro. 30 minutes.
Write some comments as well. Say what?
It could be 30 minutes. Doesn't need to be
Your
that long.
screen went dark, by the way.
Oh shit, my bad. I farted. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like super long. It can be shorter as well. But like, write comments. I was gonna say, leave some comments as well. Obviously, people in the chat are gonna
Give us something you want to hear about, something you want to have us discuss.
Yeah, I've heard people wanna like hear us talk about religion and stuff. But
Okay, that we're not qualified in, but like philosophy, anyone can have a discussion on philosophy because it's what you believe, it's your perception.
yeah,
of
general
the universe,
principles,
you know
because we're both not really educated in all religion
Yeah.
and shit, so we can
Yeah,
just
yeah,
we don't have to talk
Maybe
about
one day, but for now we'll discuss things where you can you're allowed to have an opinion on
Yeah.
on the universe.
Right,
you know what I mean? You're
right,
allowed to
right,
have an
right,
opinion
right,
on
right, right,
existentialism.
So yeah, you really don't have anything else to talk about because I probably had something, but I forgot.
We keep it short and sweet. She's cute when she's petite, and we'll leave it like that now. We don't need to have 4-hour podcasts.
Well, all right, okay. Well, by the way, we didn't do an intro. We didn't even say who we are. I mean, you guys know who I am. I am Naayil, aka Naayil, and this guy is Isa, aka Spearshot.
Yep.
And we're trying to get back on the podcast. People tapped to me, is the podcast dead? Nah, man.
Are you guys never gonna do the podcast again?
It was
I keep
just
getting
on
that in the
hiatus. It was on hiatus. We had creative
comments.
problems.
That's true. We're back though. We're back.
We're back. We never left. So yeah,
That's true.
guys, if you like this episode, leave it a like, thumbs up, comment, share, show it to your grandma, whatever it is. Isa,
Like.
say goodbye.
Goodbye, guys, and I'll see you guys next week. I promise we'll be here.
Thank you for watching, guys. Goodbye.